I'm 3990 and this is Hades Star Basics. So this series of videos is going to cover everything new players need to know to get started on the right path in Hades Star. Starting from scratch with a brand new account, I intend to explain most of the fundamentals of this game in order for you to then carry on your own. I'm finally playing on Steam, but spent nearly 2 years playing on mobile. There's very few differences between the two, so the information here will be relevant to either platform. Let's get started. Alright, so you're going to start off with a single ship entering an unexplored yellow star system. The game is going to walk you through basic tasks, starting with colonizing and upgrading your first planet. You'll then be prompted to set your in-game name. Take your time choosing your name as you can only change it once afterwards. Next, build a shipyard so you can create new ships. Again, the tutorial will walk you through each action. Placement of your shipyard isn't all that important at this point, and you can move stations for a fee later on. Your new shipyard allows you to build another transport ship. Move it to your uncolonized planet and colonize. Have a look at the hydrogen level up here at the top right corner. Movement of ships uses hydrogen. The amount of hydro to be used is visible after selecting a destination and before executing. So the next step will be building a miner ship to collect this fuel from asteroids. Miners travel slower than transports or battleships, but cost almost nothing to move. Miners will harvest all asteroids within a sector until the hydro capacity is reached, or until all the asteroids in the sector are gone. At the start, miners harvest asteroids very slowly, but they will be upgraded later to increase their speed. Follow the tutorial. It'll cover delivering shipments and you'll get some more rewards for doing so. Get a planet upgraded to level 3 and then build a short-range scanner. It takes a minute to build and then 30 seconds to scan an adjacent sector. These times will increase as you progress your game. Your new sector comes with a new planet to colonize, but you'll first have to build a battleship to destroy the bad guy that's guarding it. Battleships are an important part of the game. They are the only ship type that can carry weapon modules. They are needed to protect your transports and miners, also known as squishies. The battleship will take some damage, but this can be repaired by having it wait at a planet or space station in the yellow star system. I'm upgrading planets while I wait for the battleship to repair. If you're playing on PC, this is a good time to configure some basic controls in the settings menu. Hotkeys are extremely useful for speeding up your gameplay. Take a sec to configure controls to your liking. I have mine set up to allow me quick access to the 4 on-screen buttons seen here, as well as some other commonly used functions. Upgrading planets increases the value of shipments produced as well as credit and hydro capacity, the amount that you can hold in reserves. Some planets will not affect hydro capacity, but we'll talk more about that once the first 5 types of planets have been discovered. Open up the planet info window and get familiar with the values here. Planets give a small amount of passive income, credits, and hydro for your empire every 60 minutes. However, most of your income will come from delivering the shipments on these planets. At this point, you can't go wrong upgrading them as they are relatively cheap and improve your overall economy. My battleship's pretty much fully repaired, so I'm starting a scan for a red star. These are hostile star systems that exist for just 15 minutes. Planets and red stars hold valuable artifacts that can be retrieved by transports. Artifacts can be researched to create blueprints, and blueprints are needed to create new modules to improve ships. My battleship clears the single Cerberus Sentinel, allowing my transport to go get the artifact. I initiate loading by opening the planet dialog and selecting the artifact. Bring all ships back to the jump gate before the 15-minute timer runs out. Once safe and sound in my home system, the tutorial instructs me to build a research station for the retrieved artifact. It'll also suggest using crystals, the in-game premium currency, to speed up the research process. This is not necessary, so I'll just wait the 2 minutes. The researched artifact provides blueprints for modules. I'll install the module cargo bay extension on both of my transports to allow them to carry 2 shipments instead of 1. Select the ship, press the modules button, select the empty module slot, and install new module. This next part is not part of the tutorial, but I suggest doing it to speed along your early gameplay. I'm upgrading the red star scanner to level 2 right away to effectively skip level 1 red stars altogether. Why? Because my battleships and weapons are capable of destroying the enemies encountered in level 2 red stars, and the rewards from researching level 2 artifacts are greater than those from level 1s. The upgrade takes 30 minutes, so I'm completing more shipments and following the tutorial in the meantime to make some money. My shipyard gets upgraded, allowing me to build another ship. I also unlock the battery module for 1000 credits. Let's open up the technology window and have a look at our two modules. Here we see some information about cargo bay extension. There's a brief description of what the module does, the amount of additional slots it provides on transports, and the amount of additional hydrogen it uses during travel. So, this is a level 1 transport with cargo bay extension installed, totaling 3.8 units of hydro per 100 AU traveled. Compare this to our level 1 battleship. No modules installed, so 2.8 units of hydro per 100 AU. Once I install the battery module on it, this will total 3.2 hydrogen per 100 AU. Upgrading ships or their modules will increase hydro use. Modules such as battery, or any weapon modules for that matter, cannot be installed on transports or miners. The same goes for trade modules like cargo bay extension, which can only go on transports. The exception are support modules, which can be fitted onto any type. The Red Star scanner is upgraded to level 2, so I'm searching for my next Red Star. Once found, I bring in my two battleships. Even with weak battery, the default weapon module, these battleships will easily destroy what I encounter at this Red Star level. Ships as well as planets can be clicked on to get more information, such as how many and what kind of each artifact they hold. The planet at the south end of the system is a level 1. The north ones are level 2s. Being that I want higher level artifacts, I'll focus my attention to these north ones. Another player is in this star system. Red Stars are an opportunity to work together with others to achieve collective goals. In this case, this player will go on to clear the northwest level 2 planet, and I will clear the other level 2. We are then free to send our transports to retrieve artifacts from either one, regardless of who actually cleared them. The other player's ships will not attack mine, and vice versa. We're both here to clear the system and get artifacts to better our respective empires. Note that, unlike shipments in the Yellow Star, artifacts have weight. Whereas a single shipment in your home system will always take up just one cargo slot, the artifacts in this Red Star will take up 2 slots. Later on, level 3 Red Stars will require you to have 4 cargo slots, and this number will continue to increase with higher level artifacts. Don't let the 15-minute timer distract you. It is generally more than enough time to complete the task, at least at this level in the game. In fact, I'll be able to make 2 trips to planets and back to my own system's research station with plenty of time to spare. Once the system is 2 minutes away from supernova, the screen will start to glow red to indicate what's coming. I now have 3 arts cooking in the research station after salvaging one for an objective, and I have delivered most of my shipments. From empty, it will take planets roughly 12 hours to fill up with shipments. The 3 artifacts will take 6 hours to research. It's good to utilize a wait time if there's money to spare, so I'll start all 3 of my planets upgrading to level 6, and I'll come back later to check how things are going. My miner continued working while I was gone and has refilled the hydro reserve. I'll send it back out to mine, and I'm starting to move shipments around to clear out the planets and make some more money. I'm opening the 3 researched artifacts. Ideally, I should have instead waited until I burned off some of the accumulated hydro first to allow space for the research rewards to go. But nonetheless, we can see that each one holds a bunch of credits and hydro, and more importantly, blueprints. There are 3 types of artifacts containing different types of blueprints: blue crystals, yellow orbs, and purple tetrahedrons. Higher level artifacts are gained from running higher level Red Stars. Blues will contain prints for transports and mining related activities. Yellows, weapons and shields for battleships. And purples have support modules for all types. If you need to improve, for instance, your ability to kill things in Red Stars, it should be in your best interest to focus on yellow orbs to improve combat related stuff, and salvage or save all other artifacts. Shipments are taking me about a half hour to get done, so I'm aiming to make improvements in areas that will decrease the time it takes. The next shipyard upgrade will open up 2 additional slots for new ships, and I'll also upgrade cargo bay extension again to allow me to carry more shipments and larger artifacts. This should help me manage my economy more efficiently. As I'm running shipments, my credits are increasing, so I'll use 2,500 credits for another sector scan. An hour later and my upgrades are complete. I'm going to search another level 2 Red Star and I'll buy another transport, upgraded with the now level 3 cargo bay extension module. Things are looking a lot better than the start of this video. To recap, I built and upgraded the shipyard to allow me to have more ships, currently 2 battleships, 3 transports, and a miner. The Red Star scanner was brought up to level 2 so I can get valuable artifacts for the newly built research station. I've constructed and used a short-range scanner to expand the Yellow Star system a bit. All 3 of my planets have been upgraded to level 6, allowing me to hold a greater amount of credits and hydro in reserve. They'll also offer greater rewards for doing shipments. Over the next few days, I'll continue running shipments and Red Stars to better my economy and technology respectively. I'm going to leave it at that for now, and we'll pick up in the next video with more on developing the Yellow Star, enemy ships in combat, and other aspects of the game as they unfold. If you enjoyed the video, you know what you can do. Thanks for watching.